Hey, what's going on, you guys? This is Madam, and I'm coming back to you again. And we're going to go over to Billboard, and this is in the legal section of the article, and it's about Mariah Carey. Mariah Carey will face defamation accusations from her brother over Memoir claims, judge rules. This article is done by Bill Donahue. And let's go on and get into the article because you really don't hear too much about, Miss Mariah Carey, Miss Carey. Nowadays, unless it's Christmas, you already know. But it says Mariah Carey must face accusations that she defamed her brother in a best-selling memoir, a New York judge ruled Tuesday, February 15th, saying that the singer could potentially face liability over claims about riding the white train in prison time. Okay? Oof, child. Though the judge dismissed allegations over numerous other passages in the book, she ruled that Morgan Carey could continue to sue his sister for defamation over two sections in which she claimed he had sold drugs and had been in the system. Stop telling your family business. Honey, you don't even need to do that. You got money, sis. Anyway, although Carey remains that the phrase sometimes drug dealing is a radical epithet in light of the earlier statement that plaintiff had supplied clubgoers with powdered party favors. The average reader could understand the phrase to mean that the plaintiff had committed a serious crime. Justice Barbara Jeffrey wrote in her decision, which is true. I mean, even if you phrased it that way, let's be honest, what would you automatically think, though? Oh, he a street pharmacist. I don't know. I guess so. The judge did reject all of Morgan's claims against the memoir's publishing, ruling that his rogue and conclusory allegations about his sister's demeanor were not enough to show that Macmillan Publishing had a reason to suspect that Mariah's claims were false. Okay, all right, I guess. Evidence that Carey was a difficult person does not demonstrate that the publisher defendant entertained or should have entertained doubts about the veracity of the statements at the time of the publication. Justice Jeffrey wrote, An attorney, Morgan said he was pleased that the judge allowed the claims to proceed. An attorney for Mariah did not immediately return requests for comments. A lawyer for Macmillan declined to comment. Morgan Carey filed the case in March of 2021 over malicious falsehoods contained in the pages of The Meaning of Mariah Carey, the singer's 2020 memoir that topped the New York Times bestsellers list. He claimed that many passages in the book were evasive and painful and caused serious damage to his reputation. The lawsuit took aim at 8 separate passages in the book, including one in which she describes a vicious fight between my father and my brother, and another in which she made Morgan have sketchy contacts in the music industry. In Tuesday's ruling, Justice Jeffrey said that those statements and several others were not the kind of claims that could form a basis of defamation lawsuit. For instance, The judge said the term sketchy was Mariah's opinion, not a statement of fact that could be proven false. But the judge refused to dismiss Morgan's claims about the passage dealing with the drugs in prison. In one, Mariah Carey said that Morgan had discreetly supplied the beautiful people with their powdered party favors. It implies, if not outright alleging, that he was supplying an illegal controlled substance to the beautiful people who were a part of the 1980s party scene, thereby alleging that the plaintiff committed serious crimes, Justice Joffrey wrote. The ruling ordered Morgan to refile a new complaint against just Mariah, focusing solely on the two potential defamatory passages. Once refiled, the case will proceed towards a trial on just those allegations. So he has to basically refile, and I have the witch comms here, but I'm not even going to say the name, but I'm going to put the link in there because I'm not getting promotion for this. You know, if I was getting promotion for this, I'd be like, yeah, go check out this company or whatever. But it has all the documents and everything that you need on there, so you can take a look at yourself. And I'm going to post that along with any other, sources or video sources, as I always do in my videos. Okay, y'all? But the thing about that, I'm just like, listen. There's a lot of things that she could have talked about. I mean, I don't feel as though family should have been one of them. Being the fact that, I mean, come on, man. Nobody, you don't want to talk about your allegedly, this is allegedly, drinking problem, or alleged, other things, that other people have said about you. So I'm just like, why would you sit there and throw your brother underneath of the bus? I mean, to my knowledge, he was not a part of your career, in a sense, to my knowledge. But, I mean, for what? Just to sell a book? I mean, you're already famous. You know what I mean? I mean, when being famous and doing the most goes wrong, now you might be possibly, allegedly found liable for the claims that you put in your book. And, I mean, at the least, I hope it's a teaching lesson. I mean, teach not just for her, but for people that decide to write books and novels and, tell all memoirs and things of that nature. Just, be careful, be cautious. I mean, at the very least, word your stuff differently. You know what I mean? Like, don't automatically take it and, run with it like, hey, yeah, we're going to be on New York's bestsellers, New York Times bestsellers list. Like, I mean, come on, man. There was no need for that. But that's just my opinion or whatever. Hopefully they'll be able to work this situation out because they are family. And, I mean, shoot. Man, I just hope they work it out for real. You know what I mean? But with that being said, I would definitely like to know how you guys feel. Drop down in the comments as always. And I thank each and every one of you for coming through, at least watching my video, or dropping down in the comments and giving me your opinion. Whether they're good or bad, it really don't matter. Just as long as you did it, I appreciate it. And with that being said, you guys, I will get back with you in the next video.